And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Orioles going up against the Kansas City Royals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Alex Gordon. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And towing the slab, Jordan Lyles.
Well, it's no secret he's had his struggles at the big league level. Career ERA over 5. But today's a new day. He's going to take the baseball, go out there and compete. I can't wait to watch.
And into the box for Baltimore, Harold Baines. And a pitch. Ripped to first, caught. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Brian Roberts.
This is an interesting guy to have in the lineup because everyone knows his ability to change the game on the base paths, leading the American League in stolen bases. So it's almost like the fear of what he's going to do when he gets on distracts the pitcher from being able to attack him at the plate. Tell you what, he's in some people's heads right now.
That one fouled off. 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Gordon settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Raul Ibanez, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground. It's through for a hit. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ryan Reynolds here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty delivers. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's gone. A 2-run shot, and that gives them a lead. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP, Boog. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Stepping in, Cal Ripken Jr. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ludwig settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. And on the hill, the lefty, Cole Irvin. What do you have on him, Chris?
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
And here it comes. Comebacker to the mound. And Witt is out. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Jose Abreu.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Jose Abreu, the next to hit, takes ball one. Pitch misses, and that's ball two. That's down and in. Just a few pitches in, but not very sharp on the mound in the home half of the first.
Boog, when you can score some runs for your pitcher in that first inning, you really want him to come out and shut that other team down so you guys can get back in the dugout and swing the bats. You've obviously got some hot sticks in the early part of this one.
The 3-1. And he walked him.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
And now George Brett. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Now the 0-1. Brett swings and crushes one deep to right field, and it hits the fence.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Vinny.
Here's the catcher, Vinny Popboy. In the air, out towards left center, and no one can get there. It falls in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
One down. Here's a speed threat, Luke Raley. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Out to short, Ripken. Sends it across to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Orlando Arcia.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that's in there for strike one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it hits the fence. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 3-2. And he's there with a double.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated. Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Royals 3 and the Orioles 2. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Eddie Murray. And the pitch. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Now the third baseman, Brooks Robinson.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 9, the first baseman.
And up to the line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's going to be Harold Baines to the right side. The flip to the pitcher. Covering, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Royals 3 and the Orioles 2. Bottom of the inning, and to the plate for Kansas City, Ryan Ludwig.
The center fielder, Ryan Ludwig.
The line to kick the pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. And he dropped it. And now the lefty outside. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they add on. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's singing. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Up the middle. Over to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Out to short. Ripken tosses to first, and Witt is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Abreu steps in for the Royals. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. Jose Abreu, one of those guys with kind of a quirky number 79. It was a number his mother chose for him way back when. She said, oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2. If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
Here's the third baseman, George Brett. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that extends the inning.
Wastes no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And here is Vinny Popboy. Doubled in his first AB. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. The throw to first. Inning over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. On to the third inning. Now here is Brian Roberts. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. In the air, left field. Gordon drifts towards it, and there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder,
Raul Ibanez now at the plate. Singled and scored his first time. Back up the, oh, that got him. Over to Cooper. 2 up, 2 down. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Brian Reynolds. He's already homered here in this one. First offering misses the mark. Reynolds, a former All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Popped up. Brett makes the grab. And that'll end the inning. And the Orioles leave 1. And the deficit remains 5-2. back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Luke Raley. Irvin back to work. Out to short. Slings it across. One up, one down.
The bat, the second baseman.
And next up for the Royals, Orlando Arcia. He doubled home a run in his first AB. That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. Bangs off the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
One out, runner at second. Alex Gordon will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Runner at second here, one gone. Rutschman can't handle it, gets away. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. And he deals. On the ground, right side. Roberts to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And now Ryan Ludwig, the solo homer his first time. And fouled off. Ludwig goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. Bounced up the middle. Ripken. And that is the third out of the inning. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Royals 6 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Cal Ripken Jr. The pitch. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
You know, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. Helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
Eddie Murray, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it's out of here. A towering shot to right. His 4th home run of the season. And they close the gap. It's 6-3.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
1 out, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Brooks Robinson. Bounce to the left side. Brett throws to first. Robinson retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cody Bellinger. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. And he makes it all the way to third with a 2-out triple.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Harold Baines. Right side. Raley under it. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. Solo homer brings in one for Baltimore. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back. Bottom four, and to the plate for Kansas City, Garrett Cooper. The wind of the pitch. Base hit, center field.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And stepping in is the speedy Bobby Witt Jr. And the pitch. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it's gone! Home run! His fourth home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-3.
With this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Shane Baz taking over on the mound.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Jose Abreu up to hit. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball.
Abreu, a really hard worker, a guy who takes his craft seriously. In the batting cages and on the field during batting practice. He's always trying to stay in the big part of the field, not trying to have a home run derby during BP, but understands that those are typically mistakes when you're trying to hit line drives.
It's softly on the ground left side. That takes care of Abreu.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, George Brett.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And the righty deals. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And the batter now, Vinny Popboy. And forget it. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to the lead. It's 10-3.
to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 1 out, nobody on. Luke Raley steps in for the Royals. This one high in the air to left center. Reynolds gets under it. Snags it for the second out. Here's the second baseman, Orlando Arcia.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
On the ground to short. Fires over to Bellinger. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 10-3. Back after this on the show. So up next, Brian Roberts.
Orioles, the second baseman, Brian Roberts.
The wind and the pitch. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. Hits the fence. Roberts into second, and he's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So, man aboard. Here's a big power threat. Raul Ibanez singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Line drive caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And the runner holds. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside. Roberts over at second, 1 down. And a foul ball. Here's a 2-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Here's the 2-2. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on.
First offering. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save.
Well, these guys are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 guys now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now, that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Gordon under it. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging from second and third. The tag, safe. It's 10-4.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. 2 outs with a runner at third.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Ground ball up the middle. Arcia slings to First inning over, and it could have been worse. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 10 and the O's 4. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's some real power at the plate. Alex Gordon. The pitch. Hit hard, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Ryan Ludwig. Swings through that one. 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Back to the mound. Cal gets it over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Garrett Cooper steps in for the Royals. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
There's a swing and a drive. And off the base of the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 11-4. Not in time. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Dean Kremer.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Bobby Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royals made Bobby Jr. the number 2 overall pick in the 2019 draft right after Adley Rutschman, and he made his debut in 2022. Finished behind Julio Rodriguez, Rutschman, and Stephen Kwan for Rookie of the Year. Great crop of rookies. And the 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now the DH, Jose Abreu. And there's a foul ball.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Robinson throws the first in time. Out number 2 and another run comes in. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
Now the third baseman, George Brett. And first offering is fouled off. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Bellinger. Brett out on the play. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Royals 12 and the O's 4. Back here at the ballpark, top of the 6th inning. Now here's the Orioles DH, Eddie Murray. Lyles back to work. That one ripped left field. And it hits the top of the wall. Gordon throws to second. And he's out, trying for 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Robinson.
So digging in, Brooks Robinson. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Slowly on the ground to short. Witt fires to first on the run. Robinson retired. Here's Cody Bellinger. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. Cody Bellinger blasts one out, and they cut into the lead. It's 12-5.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So up next, Harold Baines. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Baines, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 2000 hit club, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. That one missed.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 7th home run of the season. It's 12-6.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now, Brian Roberts. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Vinny Popboy. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, Luke Raley.
Luke Raley getting ready to hit. Ground ball right side. Gathers and throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Second baseman, Orlando.
Now it's the second baseman, Orlando Arcia. Bounce to third. Robinson And throws to first in time. Inning over. So they make short work of them there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Royals 12 and the Orioles 6. New pitcher on here, Brad Keller.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
In the air, left side. And there are 2 down.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Here's the catcher to hit, Adley Rutschman. That one ripped. That's back. And in one hops the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And downstairs. On the ground to third. Brett fires over to first. That ends the frame. One left for the Orioles. Deficit holds steady at 12-6. Set for the last half of the 7th. So up now for Kansas City, Alex Gordon. Here comes a pitch. Ball one there. Action in the pen down there. Keegan Aiken, the left-hander, up and throwing. Check swing, and that's a ball. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Ryan.
And now the center fielder, Ryan Ludwig. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
That one is hammered right field. And out of here. He powers one out to right field. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 13-6. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
And now Garrett Cooper.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
Ripped on a line. Reynolds makes the grab. Out number 2.
Up next to the Royals.
So the Royals batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Hit weakly on the ground. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. On the money. Nice play. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. Eighth inning coming up. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest. We're at the top of the eighth. Now it's the DH, Eddie Murray. The pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And next for the Orioles, Brooks Robinson. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. No throw. He's in there safely.
Easy swipe of second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the eighth. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Harold Baines now at the plate. And that one hammered back there. And that one is going to go. A three-run rocket. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 13-9. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Amir Garrett.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Base is empty, one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Brian Roberts. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Still only one out here in the inning. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. On the ground to the left. Whips it across. Out. 2 gone now.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And into the box for Baltimore, Raul Ibanez. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Dylan Coleman getting loose out there. Hard hit right side. Arcia whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. Last half of the 8th coming up. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. And welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Jose Abreu. The right-hander back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. And that's outside. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ibanez under this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
The third baseman, number 5,
George Brett steps in for the Royals. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
Ripped on the ground to second. 2 up, 2 down.
Out. The catcher, number 9, Vinny.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Vinny Popboy. Now he breaks his bat. Gets it to first, and that is that.
Leading off for the Orioles.
And here it comes. Liner, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next to hit, Adley Rutschman. Next pitch is popped up. Cooper makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Man at first. Next to hit, Cal Ripken Jr. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And first offering is fouled off. Garrett goes 6 feet 5 inches, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. And a pitch. And a ball evens the count. Reynolds leads off first with 1 away. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. He blasts one out to center. His 4th home run of the season. It's 13-11.
Just relentless. This team will not quit.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Scott Barlow. He's into the game with the bases empty. So now the DH spot, Eddie Murray.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Murray retired, and there's 2 down. Brooks Robinson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, like throw to first, that'll do it. And the Royals slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.